What's kicking YouTube? I'm the Pokegen, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Showdown battles. Now, before we get started, let's try to get this video to at least 15 likes because I really do enjoy the support that you guys give me, and it will really help out my channel so much. Alright, so let's go over the team since we are still in UU. This is the last day for UU, just to let everybody know. Next week we'll be having a UU mixed week. Then we'll go back to rotation, so then it'll be I finally realized the rotation of it. It's gonna be random, Little Cup, NU, RU, UU, and UU mix. That's pretty much, I think. Or is it RU then NU? I think it was RU then NU. I have to look back on my list. So alright, so let's go over the team real quick. So we have a Mega Blastoise. With the only ability it gets is Mega Launcher, which powers up the Sphere moves and Pulse moves. So what I have for Mega Blastoise is Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Water Pulse, and Dark Pulse. It seems to be a little bit of a standard set, but I think it'll work out for the benefit for me. So the EV stats that I gave it was 52 in HP, so it can live a little bit more damage, 204 in defense, and 252 in special attack. And I gave it a modest nature. Next, we have a Crobat with holding a life orb with the ability Inner Focus, with the moves Brave Bird, Roost, Sludge Bomb, and X Scissor, just to give it a little bit of a surprise, I guess. And I came up with the EV spread of 200 in attack, 56 in special defense, and 252 in speed. So this is kind of like a really speedy Pokemon. That's pretty much what I needed. Alright, so here's my other speed demon on my team. We brought back Jolteon. I realized that Jolteon's pretty beastly. I want to test him out in UU and see what happens. So I gave him a choice specs like we did in our other video with the moves Hidden Power Ice, Signal Beam, Thunderbolt, and Volt Switch, with the EV spread of 252 in special attack, 72 in special defense to give it that little bit of bulk, and 184 in speed. And I gave it a timid nature. Next, I have a Mienshao. I love Mienshao. It's awesome. If it wasn't for Hitmonlee, I think this would have been my second choice for my mascot. So, alright, so I gave it a Life Orb with the ability Regenerator, with the moves Drain Punch, Fake Out, Knock Off, and U-Turn. I forgot this thing got knock off, so this thing is gonna be dirty. And the EV spread that I gave it was 32 in HP, just so it can live a little bit more damage, 252 in attack, and 224 in defense. This is kind of a little bit of a defensive, physically defensive Mienshao. I want to try it out. I know people like to invest in speed, but I already have 2 speed demons on my team, so let's see how this works out. And also the nature I gave it was Adamant. Last but not least, not last but not least, what the hell? We have Florges holding leftovers with the ability Symbiosis, or however you want to say it, with Moonblast, Protect, Wish, and Aromatherapy. This is kind of a standard set, so didn't know what else to do with it. People like to run Moonblast, Protect, Wish, Aromatherapy. I think other people like to run, what was the other move? I want to check on that. What's the other move? Oh, Calm Mind. Yeah, I've seen Calm Mind. What else? Let's see, what else do people would run? Oh yeah, Toxic, yeah. That would be another one too. So I chose Aromatherapy for the fourth slot. So let's go over the EV spread real quick. We have 4 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 252 in special defense with a calm nature. And finally, we are on our last but not least. We have an Aggron, not a Mega Aggron, because we have a Mega Blastoise, and we want to try that out. With the item Leftovers, Rockhead. Item Leftovers with the ability Rockhead, with the moves Head Smash, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Ice Punch. I run a bit of a different Mega Aggron just for surprises, so let's see how this works out. So I gave it 180 in HP, 76 in attack, and 252 in defense with an impish nature. So let's go over our team real fast. So, Aggron is weak to ground. Ground, not really steel. I think he's ×4 to ground. Florges is weak to steel and poison, but we have Crobat. And we have Aggron for you. Mudshot, we are weak to Fairy, Psychic, yeah, Fairy and Psychic. I think that, is that the only one? No, there's gotta be something else. So I think we have Florges to counter it. Also, we have, what? Really? Okay, whatever. I was disconnected anyway. Try that again. So then Jolteon, weak to ground. We have Crobat for that. Crobat's weak to electric and psychic. We have Jolteon to counter it, and then Mega Blastoise is weak to grass. A lot of Pokemon on my team can resist to grass, so we will see what happens on that. So, alright guys, I'm gonna get a battle for you guys. I'm gonna find a complete battle. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a complete battle. Whichever one I complete and is good, I will show you guys. And I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back with a battle. This was a really good battle. This was about maybe 13 turns, and I believe I 3-0'd the person. It was really close. But before I start, I want to surprise you guys with something. Hold on. Ta-da! This is me. I'm gonna do this with Facecam. Yeah, that's right. Facecam. I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna do Facecam, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go over the battle with you guys, and you get to see my reactions. This is basically me. So this person started out with an Umbreon, and I started out with the Mienshao. What I did, I used Fake Out. I didn't know if it was gonna be Inner Focus or not, but it did ended up being Inner Focus. So I mean, not Inner Focus, it ended up being synchronized, and after that I used Knockoff. I knocked off the left doors. I was like, oh, thank God, this thing is annoying. Tried to Toxic me, but luckily it did miss. It's unfortunate for the other person. I even turned out into, okay, Aggron, because I think he went for Toxic again, and he avoided it, which is fine with me. And I went for Head Smash, killing the Umbreon. I knew that thing was going to be a problem, so thank God I killed it. As he brings out the Metagross, I got nervous, and yeah, look at that damage to Aggron. Why? That Aggron must be like adamant or something like that. So the wish came true, and he's now back to full health, which sucks. And he ends up killing Aggron early in the game, which is, I'm okay with that in a way. So I bring back the Mienshao. I believe I went for a Fake Out again. Yeah, I went for Fake Out again. So it turned out to be an Inner Focus Crobat, and what I did next, I used Knockoff, and he Toxic to my Mienshao, which didn't really matter to me at this point. So I knocked off the Black Sludge, which is fantastic. I'm hurting by poison, so I believe I just used U-Turn. Okay, yeah, I used U-Turn, and I U-turned out into, okay, Jolteon, right, okay. And then I believe I just kept going for Thunderbolt at this point, just to see what happened, and look at that damage, it did a lot. I was very impressed. So I ended up killing the Metagross, which was, thank God. And he brings out the Machamp. This thing was a problem for a little bit, and it did a lot of damage, but unfortunately it was gonna kill off my Jolteon, which kind of sucks. I bring back the Mienshao. I believe I went for Fake Out. No, I think I just went straight for Knockoff. Yeah, just because that thing is just really annoying, and I wanted to knock off. It ended up being a Choice Scarf. I thought it was Choice Banded, so I knew it was something was up after I used Dynamic Punch like twice. So he brings out the Arcanine. I switched out into the Blastoise, as he goes for the Flare Blitz and does barely amount of damage because we resist it. So then I Mega Evolve into Mega Blastoise and go for Water Pulse. He actually ends up living it because he's more of a defensive, especially defensive Arcanine, so roared out into Crobat, which I'm fine with. I haven't used Crobat yet. So I went for Sludge Bomb, killing the Arcanine. He only has is Crobat and Scrafty left at this point. So I was like, okay, this might be a good battle. So I went for Brave Bird on the Crobat, ends up living with 1 fucking HP. And I got the recoil because of the Brave Bird, and the life orb damage. So I resisted it as he goes for U-turn. He goes into the Scrafty as I go for X Scissor, which ended up being a crit. Did okay damage, which I'm okay with. At this point, I did Roost about 2 times as he kept going for a Drain Punch twice in a row, and I went for Roost. It was like back and forth little stall battle, so I was okay with that in a way. So then he went for Bulk Up. I got a little nervous. I went for Brave Bird the next turn. He ended up living with 4 HP. Kinda sucks. Close call, but whatever. Ended up going for Drain Punch again. I went for Roost one more time, or did I go for the attack? Okay, no, I went straight up for the attack, and ended up killing a Scrafty, thank God. So now all he has left is this Crobat, and I ended up killing him with the X Scissor. And that was basically the battle. I 4-0'd this person. I'm pretty proud of myself. This was a really good week for me, and I felt really proud of myself. Also, I just repeated myself, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is my face, everyone. This is my face, everyone. I'm a white girl. Did you expect me to look like this? I don't know if you follow my Instagram. I posted a picture of me on Twitter, I think. I posted pictures of me on Twitter not too long ago, so I don't know if you guys know or have Twitter or Instagram, but this is really what I look like for those of you that do not follow my Twitter or Instagram. So yeah, this is really what I look like, and yeah, I use Logitech headphone. I don't use the fancy Turtle Beaches because I'm poor and I can't afford them. But this is what I got so far, and you know, it's been doing me really good for me. And basically, I might do Facecam for the Showdown battles, because I don't know, I just felt like Facecam might actually work out for me a little bit. I mean, I do what I don't care what I look like. It's just a bit of an iffy for me. I do sort of have to look somewhat presentable for you guys, so I don't like look like shit because I'm a girl, and society thinks that I should look amazing all the time, but I don't give a shit what I look like. Sometimes I barely ever wear makeup, so I don't think you guys really care unless you do. I mean, if you want sub just for me doing Facecam, then later. I don't need you guys. For those of you that support me and love me for who I am, I really do appreciate it. So I'd like for you guys to give me some feedback on this. I really do. Just comment down in the comment section down below. Just let me know, like, if you're enjoying this, honestly, because feedback means a lot to a lot of YouTubers, and especially this, when the first time I ever showed my face, it's kind of a big deal. Alright, so, thank you guys very much for watching this video and hearing me out on Facecam. Next week we'll be doing UU Mixed, and then we'll go back into the rotation of Random Battle. I know some of you are probably excited for that, because Random Battle is kind of my strongest right now, so alright. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like or comment if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for a brand new episode. Later, guys.